blocking a punt that was a big focus in spring.
Yep.
How much of a focus is it now? And is there like one guy that you train to go be that punt?
It's identifying multiple guys, and obviously this recruiting class we brought in a lot of skill players, so that's been exciting. And we did one today, did a block drill today, did one about 2 days ago. So it's definitely a point of emphasis, point of focus, and it's all about identifying who those guys are. Because you can be really fast and close your eyes and turn your face and not block a punt. So you got to have both. You got to have the speed to do it, and you got to have the focus to get it done at the spot.
Teams, do you guys ask for volunteers to play, or do you say, "I want you to play"? Especially
we create an identity and a buy-in. Obviously, with number one, the head coach sitting in the front row of every special teams meeting. Our guys understand the importance of battlefield position and how we can win games on special teams. They've seen the success, in different areas that we've had in the past, and so it's guys scratching and clawing for spots and playing time, and especially for the freshmen, man. I tell them when they come in, I should be your best friend.
The kick returner spots?
Sure. AJ Turner's a guy. Shy Smith, Josh Van, Rico Dowdle, Brian Edwards. Those guys are all, really competing. And, AJ's obviously been back there as an off returner, for Debo. But now he gets a chance to go back there and be the guy as well. We haven't named a guy yet, but, we're excited.
Do you sort of cut down on the numbers of guys as camp goes on with that, or
Yeah.
do you just kind of let it play out?
We do that in a lot of drills, like the block drill we did for punt block. The list was a lot longer 2 days ago, and it was a lot shorter today. So, that those things get trimmed. Same thing with punt returner. Seeing, of course, with those freshmen who can return a ball, who can make good decisions and communicate.
Get that position shored up the way you guys do.
Yeah, it was great. Obviously with spring, it was a struggle, and unfortunately we had the issues that we had. But bringing Matt in here, coming from the system that he came in, he's very comfortable with what we do, and Matt Bailey coming in behind him that's a great resource for him, as a freshman coming in. So it's been great, and they're battling each other out, and it's it's good to have.
Charlton's still working at Holder.
He is.
Yep,
he's doing great. Him and Parker have been in sync. Been doing really well.
Guy, or are you looking at other?
We're looking at other guys, but Brian's obviously got the most experience. Josh Van catches it great. Shy catches it really well. So, and then a guy like Xavier Leggett, freshman coming in, who I think was a dang quarterback. Never caught a punt, and now he's back there catching punts, and that tells you how good of an athlete he is. So, it's great competition. And, to be able to have multiple guys, because a couple of years ago we put a 250-pound tight end back there because we didn't have anybody. So it's nice to have a couple names.
When you're evaluating a good special teams player?
We talk a lot about technique and effort, and so you got to want to do it. You got to want to go in there and compete and do a job that you weren't recruited to do. And so the attitude and the mindset's important. Obviously, we're looking for different body types. There's skill guys, right, with great speed. There's skill guys with speed and size. And then there's the big skill guys, that you need. And again, our roster and our depth is finally getting to a good place. And that's, I'm quietly in the background as a special teams coordinator, I'm happy about it.
How much?
A lot. T.J. Brunson shouldn't have to play 900 snaps of defense. And, I asked the room the first day, whose fault is that? And I raised my hand, number one. Hey, but Ernest Jones raised his hand. And Rosendo Lewis raised his hand. And, Damani Staley raised his hand. So, we understand the disappointment we had last year as a group, and as a defense stopping the run. And that's been a point of emphasis, all off season and all summer for our group. And Ernest Jones has stepped up. Damani Staley's having a great camp so far. Those two guys really stood up, and Sendo's healthy and doing good things. So it feels great, man. It's a benefit.
Was there one particular problem why the linebackers struggled so much last year? Not being in the right place or not making?
Yeah, just inconsistent, fits, mental focus. I talked about that in the spring, and that's on me. We've simplified some things schematically and narrowed down some things, but also when you're playing 800, 900 snaps, you wear down, man. And I appreciate, and I told TJ, the guy's a freaking warrior, man, and he battled through it all and finished for us. So, but we're not going to have to do that anymore, and that's exciting.